Welcome to Work Smart Wellness, everyone. Today we're going to start with a Tai Chi style warm-up to get us warm and ready for the work, then progress on into some balance work to challenge the legs, the mental focus and acuity, and then move on to some hip opening stretches to help us with our beautiful strengthening and relaxing into the moment before we progress into some core work. And then we're going to finish with a short stretch and a final meditation. So join me now, stepping wide into our Tai Chi warm-up. So turning your toes out, knees bent, tracking to the center of the foot. Tuck your tailbone under, shoulders are relaxed. Just shifting your weight, allowing your arm to come across the body. And if you can, eyes following the hand to create that internal focus. And breathing in one direction and out in the other direction. Let's just go deeper and lower into the legs. Pressing the knee out over the toes. Taking this moment of time to immerse ourselves in the moment. Should feel good for the joints. Creating a big stretch over and to the opposite side. Breathe in. Be natural with your breath, bringing all the way into the rib cage. Lifting a little higher. Last time here. Now this time, bringing the hands up the midline, spreading your arms wide and sinking deep into the leg space. So breathe in through your midline and breathe out as you let the hands float to the ground. Reach tall and immerse deep. Can we get a little lower into the legs? Warming further. Just connecting with our breath and the movement. Now stepping wide with heels under the hips, and we exhale as we swing down, bending the knees a lot. Inhale tall, exhale. Just lifting up onto the balls of the feet if you want a little bit more stretch. Letting go, breathing in and releasing, letting go. So you should feel warm and ready to challenge your balance next. Warning you that this is a bit of a challenge for your balance, so only go to where your body's allowing you in this moment. Lifting up and rising onto the balls of the feet, squeezing the shoulder blades together, lifting your heart space, creating that beautiful alignment. Now drop the heels down. Take hold of your right knee and bring it in towards your chest. And just find that alignment through the torso and open up to the side. Extend your left arm out, right knee to the right side. And then slowly, in your own time, Find your focal point and start to bring your knee to the back and arm comes towards the front. Take your time with this. Open up through the shoulder. Then slowly release the leg and dive in to a warrior three with a deeply bent supporting knee. Bring that foot down. Let's try it on the other side. So left knee's in towards the chest, nice and tall through the spine. Slowly open up to the side wall. Right arm extends and we're squeezing our glutes behind us. Take the leg back slowly. Release the ankle. Extend your left leg back. Deepen the bend in the right knee and dive in. Good. Let's try it all over again on both sides. So lifting your right knee up, curl the chest in a little bit this time. Take that right knee off to the side. Taking the knee back. Finding that focal point on the ground to help stabilize you. Then extend your right leg. And release. Let's try it again. Left knee into the chest. Focus your eyes on a point on the ground. Curl your chest in a little. Open the left knee up to the side. Take your hold of your shin, take your left knee out to the side and bring it towards the back. Then extend your arm, release your leg, and challenge yourself to dive in. Nice job. Release. Let's try it once more, together now. Bracing the belly, lifting your right knee up, curling the chest in a bit. Opening that right knee out to the side, extending your left arm out. Eyes are focused. Then take the knee out to the side for flower pose. Extend your left hand forward. Then releasing the shin, dive into your warrior three. Good. One more time on the left side. Let's make it our best. Curl in, focus down. Open the knee up to the left side. Stabilize tall and strong through the spine. Taking hold of your shin, draw the knee back. Reach the right hand forward. Dive a little bit. Extend the leg back and float above the ground in your warrior three. Beautiful work, everyone. Lifting up onto the balls of the feet, lift tall, open through the heart space, squeezing through the back body. Lift your heart to the sky. Beautiful breath and release down. Let's move into some hip opening stretches next. So we're going to start with a Hindi squat. Feet are about shoulder distance apart. Sink. If you can't get all the way down into the Hindi squat, you're welcome to stay with the sumo squat, which is right here, elbows on the thighs. Hindi squat is low. And we want to get as wide with the feet so that we ensure the heels are landed. Then bring the prayer hands to the heart center and lift your chest up. Slowly opening to your right side. Open the heart space, squeeze the shoulder blades. Good, land the hand and turn to the opposite direction, squeezing the back body. Good job, release. Bring your knees down. And we're gonna come into a beautiful spiral lift. So both knees are bent, right hand is planted behind you, and we come into that big breath as we lift the hips off, feeling the side stretch. Beautiful release. And let's try it on the other side. Plant your left hand behind you, squeeze the back body as you reach, opening up through the hips. Should feel good. Slowly release that down. Bring the soles of the feet together for your start pose. Just take a moment here. Feel a beautiful stretch into your inner thighs, lifted and tall through the spine. So we're opening the hips with long integrity in the spine as we go there. Should feel good. Keep breathing into that beautiful stretch and release it. Now we're going to come on to a down dog position with hands directly underneath shoulders, and we tuck the toes and push back. Feet are hip distance apart, tail is high, shoulders are drawn back away from the ears, and your fingers are splayed nice and wide. Heels just a little wider than toes. Feel that beautiful stretch coming in for the calf muscle. Now we're just going to lunge the front foot in between the two hands. Help it if you need to, and then sink the hips. Let's try it again. Step back, opposite leg comes forward, lunge it through. Help it if you need to. So making sure the ankle is aligned underneath the knee, and we drop the hip space. Let's try it again. Push back. Front leg lunges through. Help it if you need to. Drop the hips down. Push back. Down dog. Back leg lunges through. Help it if you need to. Sink. Good. Now let's stay in our down dog. Tail is high. Bring the knees down. And we're going to come into a frog pose. Now with frog pose, it can be tough on the knees. So you're welcome to fold your mat to create a little more padding for the knees if you wish, or keep it flat. Now taking your knees nice and wide, your ankles are in line with the knee behind you, and the toes are pointing out. Then when you're ready, we're coming back. Just sinking our hips back a little bit with a nice lifted belly. And just find that edge for yourself, shifting your weight forward and back, just giving yourselves a little bit more room for the hip stretch to happen. And you want to create that nice flat back through this work, so we're keeping that good integrity in the spine with the lifted core. Beautiful. Bring the toes together now. Knees still stay apart, but sink the hips toward the heels and extend your arms out in front of you for a wide knee child pose. If it feels good for you, you can bring your head down to the ground. It's up to you if you want to go there. Lots of times we keep tension in our hips. This is very important for our bodies to release all those pains and worries, those nagging thoughts being released from the hips, allowing space for the change to happen. Good. Lift your head up. And now we're going to twist in that wide knee child's pose. So your toes are together, your knees are apart. Let's just thread the needle through, so the left arm comes down, shoulders down, and we're gently pressing with the right hand in the ground to get a little bit of rotation through the spine. Beautiful stretch there. Good, and switch direction. Other side, thread the needle through, lay the shoulder down. Nice job. Lift yourself up. And we're going to bring the legs forward and come to a seated position. So modified half lotus. Either the ankle is on the ground, it can be right up onto your calf, or most advanced, the ankle is on the thigh. But whichever option you choose, make sure both hips are landed. Grow nice and tall through the spine, as if there's a string pulling at the top of your head, and then come forward. Just bringing your hands forward of the body, allowing the breath to flood into the back ribs, and breathing into that place. Allowing the tension to release, allowing the flexibility, the lengthening effect to land. Now let's try it on the other side. Modified half lotus position. Option number 1, ankle on the ground. Number 2, ankle on the calf. Number 3, ankle on the thigh. But both hips on the ground. Find that breath. Lift tall through the spine. And then with a nice lifted belly, come forward, hinging from your hips. And just create space in the back of the body. If you want to create a little bit more tension, you can bring your elbows on your thighs. This is a little bit more pressure for the stretch. It's up to you. Wherever you are, we just want to breathe through the tension and allow it to melt away. Really letting go. Take your time with this. Giving your body the opportunity to create this beautiful change. Nice job, everyone. Now we're going to come onto our backs and move into core abdominal work next. So lying on your back with your arms nice and wide, lift your knees over your hips, and then roll to the front and extend the legs. Bringing the knees back through center, bending your knees, and then roll towards the back and extend the legs. Really working on the obliques. So slow and controlled work here. Breathing in and breathing out. Really trying to anchor those shoulders down. Working on the outside of the abdominal muscles. Slow, controlled breath in and out. Good. Now bend your knees over hips and pulse there. Pulse for 3 and then extend out. Arms and legs. Good. Curl in, pulse for 3 counts. Then extend out. Curl in, pulse, pulse, pulse. Extend long. Center core muscles working. Inhale through the nose, reach. Exhale through the pursed lips. Good job. Now taking the arms long, extend the legs long. Curl, tighten. Make it work for you. Reach. Inhale and exhale. Good job. You got this. Breathing out through the pursed lips, squeezing through the core with intent. Really using the lift muscles up. It's not about rocking the body. It's about the focus in the core. Good. Take your arms wide. Let's go back to the initial move, rotating the knees to the front, extend the legs. Bend the knees through center, rotate to the back, and extend your legs. All the while, bracing the core doing this. Stability is key. Controlling the work, maintaining that lift in the abs. Now, if you want to add on to this, we extend and then we reach as we bend the knees and tap the outside edge of the leg. Extend, bend the knees, reach to the ankle. Rotate to the front, extend, bend the knees, reach to the ankle. One more time, rotate to the back, bend the knees, reach to that ankle, come back through center. Let's go back to those pulses now. If this becomes too much at all, you can always bring the toes down and pulse this way. But we want to create that leg extension, arm extension. So bent knees, pulsing for 3, leg extensions, or toes down, pulsing for 3 with leg extensions. You do what works for your body today. More advanced as the toes lifted off. You choose your effort and intensity. Pulse, pulse, pulse. And last one here. We're done. Beautiful. Let's roll over and work on our back muscles now. Rolling onto the belly. We want to squeeze the back muscles, feet are together, toes lifted off if you can manage it, and we're squeezing the back of our bodies, then reaching it forward. Like you're swimming through the water, squeeze the back of the body and reach it forward. Keep breathing through the work. We never hold our breath when we work on our bodies. Oxygen is our friend. Squeeze and bring it in and push it away and bring it in. You've got this. Squeeze the back of the body and reach. Nice job. Now land the toes, bring the fingertips down, eyes on the ground to keep that neutral neck position. Now I'd like you to lift and extend the arms out to the side. Land the fingers, lower halfway. Breathe in, lift, squeezing the back of the body. Breathe out, extend the arms. Breathe in, land the fingers. Breathe out, chest comes down. Breathe in, squeeze the back of the body as you lift. Breathe out, extend the arms. Breathe in, land the fingers. Breathe out, lower the chest halfway. You've got it now. Squeeze, extend, fingers touch, and lower halfway. Breathe in and out. Great job, everybody. Let's roll over and work on our back bridge. So, we're rolling onto the back of the body with the heels close to the butt. Hands at your side to start. Squeeze the butt and lift off. Clasp the hands underneath you if you can and press your forearms to the ground. So we're really active in the underside of the body here. Breathe in and lift your front knee. Breathe out and extend the foot. Breathe in, bend the knee. Breathe out, land the foot. Inhale, knee lift. Exhale, leg extension. Inhale, knee bends. Exhale, foot returns. Keep going. Knee lift. Reach. Knee bends. Return. Back leg lift. Reach. Bend. And return. Release the arms from underneath you. Let the body relax down to the ground. And come to your extended butterfly position. So feet together, knees open. Extend the arms overhead. And feel the release here. For a moment, catch your breath. Lots of work completed with that Pilates core work, abs and back. And now we recover and move into some stretches. So taking your arms nice and wide, knees are bent, roll them over to the front and lie them down. Just getting a nice little rotation through the spine. This is a great release for before you go to bed at night or when you wake up. If you want to advance further, extend the top leg. Allow the toes to drop towards the ground. Do what works for your body today. Remember, there's no competition here. It's all about you and how you're feeling in this moment. Just take your time with the stretch. Enjoy it. If you can, look away from the leg. Just giving a little bit more advantage for rotation through the neck. Beautiful. Bend the knees. Come back through center. Rolling over. We're going to come onto all fours and move into a down dog position. Tucking your toes, pulling your hips back. Now really create that stable position in your down dog, and I'd like you to reach through, bringing your back arm through to the front leg. So we're turning in. Good, release that. Bring the knees down. Land the knees to the back wall and roll onto your backs. So we're gonna do the same beautiful rotation, releasing for our backs. Beautiful warmth. We're ready for this beautiful stretch. Then extend the top leg out. And the toes can land on the ground or not. Whatever works for your body today. It's up to you how you're feeling. Just breathe. Allow the stretch to happen. Allow the release to let you go further, deeper into the breath. Good. Now we're going to roll over again onto all fours into our down dog position. And we're going to try that rotation in the opposite direction. So taking your front arm and bringing it through to the back leg, turning your chest. Beautiful stretch happening there. Keep breathing through that work. Good, release. Bring the knees down. And let's get some hamstring stretches in before we move into meditation. So lying on your back. Drop your back foot, extend your front leg. Take hold either behind the thigh or behind the calf or ankle, whatever you prefer. Then extend the bottom leg out. Really feel the stretch happening there in the hamstring. If you feel like you want a little challenge, exhale and lift your chest towards your thigh. Just breathe. Release that down and let's try it on the other side. Land the front foot, extend the back leg. Take hold where it's comfortable for you. Bottom leg extends out. Breathe into the leg. Allow the stretch to happen. Where can you let go further here? Exhale as you lift your chest towards your thigh. Feel the stretch coming in. Can you relax your face, your jaw, your shoulders? Where can you let go? Beautiful work, everybody. Release. And let's come to a happy baby pose, and then we're going to move into meditation. So knees come in towards shoulders, hands in towards the soles of the feet, pressing the heels gently towards the sky, letting the tailbone work its way down towards the ground. Just breathe here, feel the release. When you're ready, bring your feet down. Options in your meditation, you can fully extend your legs out, or you can roll the knees in towards each other and flatten out the back. That's a beautiful option. Or you can lie on your side or sit up. Whatever you prefer, whatever's most comfortable for you. I do invite you to close your eyes when you're ready. And let's just focus on our breathing now. Breathing in through the nose, allowing that breath to filter through the belly and abdomen. Allowing that breath to fill you and emptying the body. Just focus on that filling in and emptying out. Releasing of all the things that no longer serve us. Allowing the face, the jaw, the shoulders to relax. And if at any point in time you want to change position, please feel free to do so. This is your time and your place, your opportunity to create change in the body. So as we breathe in, we're breathing in prosperity, health, abundance, that life energy. And as we breathe out, letting go of toxic and unhealthy habits and thoughts. Breathing in love of ourselves, laying that love on our hearts and allowing it to radiate to the rest of the world. Knowing that we are protected, we are whole, and we are wonderful and worthy just as we are, and who we are is enough. And as thoughts and emotions come, allow them to drift by like leaves floating by on the surface of a pool of water. Try not to become involved in the content of your thoughts and emotions. Just allow those thoughts to drift by, relaxing your face, your jaw, your shoulders, deepening your connection with yourself. And as we focus on our breath, we become that much more connected with ourselves, that much more in tune with what our body needs, that much more compassionate for the thoughts and emotions that come. Try not to have judgment of yourself. Just be accepting of who you are and what you are in this moment. And as we journey through life, we learn, we grow, we find more and more enlightenment. We create freedom. We become the light that we want to see in the rest of the world. Slowly, in your own time, start to waken your body again. Start by rolling through your wrists and ankles. And when you're ready, bring one knee into the chest at a time. Allow your back to flatten out. And gently rock your hips from side to side, just massaging your lower back. Slowly roll over to your side and push yourself back up to seated. And sitting in a comfortable position, with your eyes closed, just notice how your body's feeling in this moment. Notice the light joyfulness in your heart space, the freedom of your breath, the strength we've created through your posture, and the fluidity through your hip joints. Just acknowledge the beautiful work that you've created in the body today, the beautiful space you've created for the change. And let's be thankful for all that we are and who we are in this moment. Taking that feeling of thankfulness with us as we journey through the rest of our day and share it with all the people we come in contact with. Breathing in one last time together, lifting the hands overhead. Palms come together and prayer hands come back to your heart center. I thank you all for sharing your time with me today. Please do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to comment if you wish. Namaste.